Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back on Friday the 13th. Grabbing the chat is a Dick achievement. This is to escape a game via car or boat with at least one player still alive in the game. This is best done in a private match. You are going to need a minimum of 3 people for this, 2 counselors and 1 Jason. You are going to want to be on the counselor side for this. For our map, I recommend playing on Pacanac Small because it's a map with 2 cars and very few cabins to search, which should make finding the car repair parts a lot easier. So make sure you start up the game and start searching the cabins immediately. The 3 things you are looking for, of course, are going to be the gas can, the car battery, as well as the set of car keys. So if you don't know how the game mechanics work, basically the battery and the gas can be found on the floor in cabins, and the car keys can be found in drawers. So make sure you search each of the cabins very thoroughly until you find all 3. Once you have found the car keys, you don't need to search in drawers anymore. And then for the gas can and the car battery, since they take up your main weapon slot and you can only carry one at a time and not both at the same time, once you find one, make sure you bring it back to the car right away. So the 2 cars can spawn in a potential of 2 different locations, and they are very easy to figure out if you are familiar enough with the map. If you still need extra help, you can always have the Jason player bring up their map by holding right bumper and B, and that should give them the location of said car using the car symbol, and then just have them tell you where it is on the map, and then make sure you head there accordingly. Once you come back with a part, you're going to interact with the appropriate part of the car in order to fix it. So obviously the gas can is going to go in the back where the gas tank is, and the car battery is going to go underneath the hood. Once you bring it back, you play this little repair mini game. It's pretty straightforward. Just hit the right button when the line goes into the appropriate zone, and just take your time. Even if you mess up, it just has you redo that previous zone until you fill out the circle. So that's pretty much how you fix up the car. In the meantime, just have the Jason player and the other camp counselor player just kind of hide out in a corner. Obviously, you don't want the Jason player to end up killing the other camp counselor. And of course, you don't want the other camp counselor ending up in any trouble as well. So just make them hide somewhere, or at the very least, help you find your parts that you need. Once you get the car battery and the gas can in the car and have done the repairs for both, and you have the car keys in your inventory, it's time to relay the message to the other players to let you make the grand escape. So that's going to involve them just staying out of your way. So just make sure you tell the Jason character to not kill the other camp counselor, obviously. Tell the other camp counselor not to do anything dumb like get themselves killed. And more importantly than that, have Jason stay off of the main road, because if you crash the car into him, that will obviously stop the car. So head inside the car once you have it fixed with the car keys, and then put the keys in the ignition. Hold the A button to rev up the car, and then once it starts, you are going to start making your escape. So you're going to have to drive the car in first person, and it's a little clunky, especially if you haven't driven it before. So drive very slow and be careful not to crash into things. If you get stuck on a rock or a lamppost, the car tends to get stuck there forever. So just take your time and try to stick on the main road. If you need help navigating, make sure you take advantage of your mini map. Just follow the shape of the road until you can orient yourself right, and make sure you take these winding turns really, really slow. If you need help finding where the exits are, just make sure you have the Jason player bring up their map and help guide you along the way. All you have to do really is just make your way to the right side of the map. All of the roads should lead there as long as you follow them. Once you get to this T-shaped intersection at the far right of the map with the stop sign, you can take either turn, so either go left or right. The left one is going to be the shorter route, so I recommend doing that one. Once you get onto the main road, it's going to be pretty smooth sailing because it's nice and open. So once you are on the main road, just punch it straight until you see a tunnel and just drive straight through. As long as you cross over to the other side with another player who is still alive on the map with Jason and who is still in the game, you should get the achievement once you get to the You Survive screen and switch over to spectator mode. So once you let that transition play out, you are going to get the achievement. There it is. This one's going to be for 1 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.